Und da sind wir auch schon wieder zurück. Wir müssen in die Konsole.
This was used as a bookmark in the book I found in Maya's safe. It reads, Console PW, think new, Katerina.
Tja. Das wird der neue Deckname sein von Katharina. Mit ziemlicher Sicherheit. Und was stand hier im Brief?
Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person I know. JK. Anyhow, I'm sitting here alone, and it all feels so surreal. It's hard. He's bigger. Yeah, anyway,
Ein
I'll be...
Brüdername. Was ist denn ein Brüdername? Hier selber tippen. Brüdername. Es gibt doch auf Englisch den Namen Prudence. Habe ich das falsch geschrieben? Das ist die Frage, wie das geschrieben wird. Ich überlege gerade. Wie der Name geschrieben wird. Gut, vielleicht mit einem... Ach, ich war mir so sicher. Ich war mir so sicher, dass es Prudence sein muss. Das muss es doch aber sein, oder? Das gibt's doch gar nicht. Tja, wie kriegen wir raus, wie sie heißt? Namensregister? Das gute Namensregister in der Polizeistation vielleicht? Wir hätten bestimmt auch einen Abdruck vom Finger machen können, oder? Mit dem Lehm und dem Gießharz. At least.
I don't need to look that up. I don't need to look... I don't need...
Okay, das dachte ich mir.
Yeah, this just confirms what Anderson told me.
Ja. Hier kriegen wir nichts. Ich darf mich auch nicht so sehr daran jetzt festbeißen, glaube ich. Ne?
Katerina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR. Which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. This was used as a bookmark. It reads, Console PW, think new, Katerina.
Gibt es hier irgendeinen Namen? Gertrud. Das ist natürlich, hört sich direkt ein bisschen prüde an. Sorry an alle, die Gertrud heißen. Aber das ist das, was mir das Spiel so ein bisschen vorgibt hier, ne? Gertrude. Auch nicht. Melinda wäre der nächste Name. Schwester der Besonnenheit. Ich suche gerade nochmal. Also Melinda wäre ein Name, der hier noch drin steht. Das ist natürlich jetzt Try and Error. Melinda. Oh! Hey. Hilfe eingeben. Hilfe. Kann man öffnen, kann man schließen. Kann man öffnen. Außenhülle wird geöffnet. Oh, das ist bestimmt ein Kind. Ein Fötus oder sowas. Ei.
Whoa, there's something floating in there.
Ja.
My God.
Gut. Oh ja, jetzt wird's. Bestimmt Mensch-Maschinen-Hybride, oder? Ganz vorsichtig, wir wollen das.
I'm not sure how I feel about this. What the?
Oh. Was passiert denn jetzt?
It's not too late.
Oh, das ist
There'd be
Karl.
sacrifices, but it'd be worth it.
That was unsettling. They did warn me about the side effects. I hope that was just a brief glitch in my blue.
Mhm.
I need to go and report these findings to Stina.
Ah, weiß ich nicht.
But I should probably make sure the tank is stable first. I don't like that blinking red light over there.
Ja. Kammer, ne?
The womb tank is closed.
Jetzt blinkt es immer noch rot.
There's a valve on this pipe here, labeled some kind of live out.
Können wir noch mehr machen? Machen wir mal Help. So. Mehr. Tja. Dann lockt er sich ja aus. Aber das ist doch erreicht, oder?
I should stabilize the womb tank before I leave.
Wie soll ich den denn stabilisieren? Ventil drehen.
I could use my strength on this valve.
Ja, gut. Ich habe ehrlich gesagt keine Ahnung, wie ich das machen soll. Okay. Ja, mal auf. Gucken wir mal rein. Stimmt, das Kind von den beiden. Fingerabdrücke. Normal ja nicht. Logischerweise. Kann man schon mit dem connecten? Minimaler Puls. Wie können wir dem Kind helfen?
A live baby in a womb tank. What on earth are these?
Wie können wir dem Kind helfen? Kipp ein bisschen Gießharz rein, das würde helfen. So. Ich weiß es ehrlich gesagt nicht. Ah, vielleicht. Jetzt am
There's
Ventil.
a valve on this pipe here, labeled O2. Odd-looking thing. Looks like something is missing.
Irgendwas fehlt, okay.
That won't fit in there.
Hier ist aber sonst nichts, ne?
Big enough for 2 people. Recently used.
Tja, ich weiß nicht so richtig. Ich bin jetzt ja nicht so richtig hier.
I could use my strength on this valve, but I'm not sure.
Kann man hier irgendwie einen Status oder sowas? Ach Quatsch. Okay. Okay, also, Wartungsventil, das wird das sein, ne? Das wird das sein. Das heißt... Ja.
Ugh, it's stuck.
Ja, okay. Und jetzt?
All right, it's loose now.
Und jetzt? Wird's grün oder was? Wir müssen ein bisschen gucken. Die Kamera steht. Komm. Sauerstoffgehalt 84,5 immer noch. Eins, zwei, drei. Ich habe eigentlich gehofft, dass es hier grün wird. 4. Ich will das Kind nicht umbringen, ne? Um Gottes Willen. Fünf. Ah, vielleicht kann ich das mit dem Puls fühlen. Wenn der Puls normal steht. Minimaler Puls. Aufdrehen, denke ich jetzt erstmal. Oh, schwach. Schwach ist besser als minimal?
The heart rate looks good now. I'll keep the valve in. All right, seems stable. I should get.
Ja gut, aber erstmal mal was zu, ne? Also das ist ja cool. Nina, die Stadträtin oder was das war.
Agent England, reporting in.
Oh, there you are. How was your first day?
Well, it turns out that the second victim, Carl, was up to something. And whatever they were doing, I'm sure it's somehow connected to the killings.
Well, you got yourself one juicy case here. Those 2 lovebirds of yours just turned a double homicide into an anti-terrorism effort.
Shit, you're right. Do we need to call for backup?
Nah, you can always call in the local cops if anything big goes down.
I suppose. So how active is the conduit these days anyway? From what I was taught at the academy, they're practically a non-threat now.
Sure, we caught some of their head honchos, blew up a few strongholds, but it's hard to wipe out an ideology. All it takes is for a single book to remain in circulation, an idea to spring to life, and we're all back to square one.
So ist keine Lösung. Gespräche und Kompromisse sind der Schlüssel zu wahrem Fortschritt. Ihre Ansichten sind unglaublich gefährlich. Haben wir nichts aus der Geschichte gelernt? Ich habe nie verstanden, warum diese Leute so gnadenlos verfolgt wurden. Sind unsere Orks, also die Augmentierungen, nicht auch AI?
While that may be, censorship isn't the answer. Dialogue and compromise is the key to true progress.
We've got an idealist in the ranks. Trust me, zealots like them can't be reasoned with.
I hope I'm not prying, but have you dealt with them personally?
Yes, I have, and we'll leave it at that.
Sure. I found a functional womb tank in the apartment at Mimir Road. It had a living unborn child inside.
Oh. Artificial wombs are highly illegal. I'll have to notify our superiors.
There's more, Councilwoman. The tank fluid had traces of blue.
Really? Now, how the hell did they get that? Any concentrated vials?
Not that I could see.
Be on the lookout. They might have a stash somewhere.
I will. I wonder how the child fits into their agenda.
Good question, ain't it?
Tja.
Want to hazard a guess?
It's gotta be some kind of experiment, right?
Bingo. These people are fanatics. That's what they do.
So, what will happen to the child then?
That's not for you to worry about. I'll get word to the city, and they'll send someone within a week or so. Meanwhile, I'll have the apartment put under surveillance. I'll get someone discreet, in case the lady of the hour returns.
Understood.
Obwohl, die hat
So,
ja was
what are
Wichtiges
your
da.
thoughts on the killer?
Tja. Konnektivität, also die Sekte in Anführungszeichen, könnte ein Gegner des Konnektivs sein. Nee, Beziehungstrauma auf keinen Fall. Könnte ein Gegner des Konnektivs sein. Na, ich glaube, es ist alles falsch. Die wollen einen, ich rate jetzt mal, die wollen einen Mensch-Maschinen-Hybriden bauen, züchten, wie auch immer. Und das wird das Konnektiv. Die wollen die AI wieder zum Leben erwecken. Dann ist es doch das zweite am ehesten.
Could be a lone vigilante with opposing views to the conduit, picking them off one by one.
Could be. Either way, finding this gal who was hot and heavy with Carl should be your next task.
Agreed. I'll do my best to track her down tomorrow.
Zweiter Tag,
Good.
wie bei Kathy.
Dismissed, Agent.
Gut. Dann ab ins Bett. Später in der Nacht.
Hey, pretty girl. Time to wake up.
Huh? Who's that?
It's me, silly. Who else? Were you expecting other men in your bedroom?
Oh, Alex. I had the strangest dream. I was on a murder case far away. In Nordsund, of all places.
Ooh, exciting. Was I there too?
No, you were gone. I didn't care much for that part.
Well, I'm here now. I thought I'd check on how you're doing.
Oh, you know me. Always trying to help people.
Ain't that the truth? Sorry for waking you. I just needed to hear your voice.
That's all right. I'm gonna go back to sleep now. Good night, Alex.
Good night, Vera.
Oh, da wird noch eine ganze Menge kommen, Freunde. Denkt an Kathy Rain. Das sind dieselben Entwickler.
And I thought dreaming of Alex was a thing of the past. Might as well get rid of some of that clutter from yesterday. No point in carrying all that
Jetzt
junk
ist der
around.
Lehm und so alles weg. Ja. Schade. Okay,
I took him by surprise with this photo. I wanted to capture the real Alex, not the goofball posing for a picture. I took him by surprise.
okay, ich dachte, es gibt noch mehr Infos. Gut, gehen wir weiter.
Oh, my head. Something is happening.
Ja. Oh,
Whoa.
ein Augment. Amnesie. Rufe einen Verlust des Kurzzeitgedächtnisses bei dem Ziel in der Nähe hervor. Gottes Willen. Die Person ist dann verwirrt und vergisst, was in den Stunden zuvor geschehen ist. Der Effekt klingt aber ab. Okay, können wir das mal ausprobieren? Das wäre schon zu viele Features.
Good, you're up.
Morning, gentlemen.
We were just going to see if you were awake. There's been a freak accident of sorts.
It's probably best for you to see for yourself. The timing is quite suspicious, given the recent murders.
All right. Who is the victim?
Leonard Dahl, the head of our new recycling center. He was killed sometime during the night.
In a most gruesome manner, too. Gabriel will accompany you to the site.
Very well. Let's be on our way then.
Oh, but before you go, Agent, Did you cut up one of the murder victims? Dr. Pearson is quite upset with you.
Shit, ja.
It was necessary. Dr. Pearson should prioritize the well-being of future murder victims over previous ones.
All right then, but please keep that sort of behavior to a minimum. Your jurisdiction doesn't mean you can do whatever you please.
I'll show restraint in the future, Commissary. Let's go, Gabriel.
Ja, okay, ich hätte das anders machen sollen.
Here we are. Have a look around. The man standing over there is our
Okay,
witness.
aber ich werde daraus
I'll
lernen.
let you know if I need any help.
Understood. I'll be here.
Lennarts Unfall und Lennart da. Ui. Gut, erstmal das Normale.
Thank God you're here. Len.
Slow down, relax. You're safe. We're here to help. Start at the beginning.
Okay. The big organics processor. I woke up late last night, heard it fire up. I live next door, so I got dressed and walked in here. Leonard wasn't around, so I turned all the machines off. I went to look for him in his living quarters, but he wasn't there. I figured he was still out late with some of the guys and that the machines had sprung to life on their own somehow. I went back to bed and slept through the night. Didn't hear anything else. When I came back this morning to work just half an hour ago, Leonard was still gone. He's usually up and about way before my shift starts. I did a routine check of the organics processor and that's when I noticed his remains in there.
The victim is inside that machine?
Yes.
Could it have been an accident?
I don't know. God, I can't get it out of my head.
Please, try to calm down. Could it have been an accident?
It could, maybe he fell down in the pipe, and was torn to shreds. Oh God, poor Leonard.
Ja, pur Lennart. Okay, ich glaube, das sollen wir mit der Amnesie machen. Aber erstmal gehe ich mich natürlich ein bisschen umgucken mit dem Forensik-Scanner. Nicht. Da müssen wir bestimmt gleich ran mit dem neuen Augment.
About half filled with God knows what. Pretty stinky.
Wir können ihn ja mal auflocken.
I have some.
Okay.
How does the organics processor work?
No, don't make me think about that death trap.
Ja, das ist genau das. Das ist nicht so schlimm, das kriegen wir hin. Oh Gott.
Looks like the human remains are trapped behind the grinding gears. I don't think they can be moved manually.
Ja, okay, verstehe. Hier sind Anweisungen.
This says the machine works by grinding down organics into smaller chunks, and then burning them to create biogas. The control panel here can be used to retract the grinding gears and access the chamber, but the system waits for the latest batch to be incinerated first.
Okay.
A control panel for this machine. If I do that, the incinerator activates, and it might destroy the remains. These must provide power for the machine. Not sure which cable leads to what. A few crates of different sizes. Maybe for guess that's the intake for material.
Ich überlege jetzt natürlich, ob es noch andere Möglichkeiten gibt. Vielleicht weiß Gabriel, wie das jetzt
Gabriel?
funktioniert.
Yes, ma'am?
What do you know about the...
It's some fringe religious group, isn't
Yeah.
Right.
Ah, das
Sort
kennen wir,
of,
glaube ich.
but I'm...
Understood.
What can you tell me about this accident?
Nothing that isn't secondhand information. You should talk directly to the witness.
Do you know how this big machine works?
No idea, but there's some kind of label on it near the switches. Maybe that...
Ah, I'll have a look. Okay,
Gut.
that's...
Roger that.
This says the machine works by grinding down or the control panel here can be used to retract the grinding gears and access the chamber. But the system waits for the latest batch to be incinerated first.
Das wollen wir ja gerade nicht.
A control panel for this.
Können wir das irgendwie aktivieren?
These must provide power for the machine.
Können wir das irgendwie aktivieren? Ich glaube, ich bin jetzt zu vorsichtig. Ich glaube, es ist das Tutorial für
This
die
is
neue
probably where
Funktion.
Leonard handled all of the paperwork. Mostly history books and some...
Wird das bestimmt sein.
Hey, hush now. Look into my eyes. I'll make the pain go away.
Wait. Who are you?
I'm Special Agent Vera England. I need to ask you a few questions.
Okay, I'm not sure how I can help, but I'll try. Man, I'm sweating like a pig. Weird.
Spannend, ja.
What can you tell me about Leonard's death?
Wait, what?
Nein! In Panik. Ich bin so ein Dulli. Oh, ich kann nicht glauben.
I'm Special...
Okay,
Ich kann nicht glauben, dass mir das passiert ist. Oh mein Gott.
How does the organics processor work?
the materials are sent through a grinder to be broken down and then burned to make biogas for fuel.
All right. Is there any way to access something that was sent through the machine?
Well, the grinding thing can be retracted by using the control panel, but it waits for the latest batch to be fully incinerated first.
So, what if I need to get something out of there without it burning up?
I suppose you could do that by disconnecting the incinerator.
And how would I do that?
I guess one way would be to cut off the power supply by unplugging the yellow cable over there, by the entrance.
Perfect. Thanks. So, tell me what you know about Leonard.
He's my supervisor. Been working for him about a year. Not sure why he's not here this morning, actually.
Do you know anything about his private life?
Oh, I guess he's a bit of a quiet guy. Strong as a horse. Kind of a bookworm, too. He's always reading on...
He liked books? What kinds?
I don't know, ma'am. Why are you asking me?
Nein.
Go find him. I'm sure he'd be happy to tell you.
Gut,
Okay.
wir
that's-
suchen ihn mal. So, gelbes Stromkabel, sagt er, ne?
I tried pulling it loose, but it's stuck in there.
Ja.
Okay, the yellow cable is disconnected now. I think that retracted the grinding gears.
Dann gucken wir doch mal rein.
There was a small key among the remains. It must have been in the victim's pocket. Ugh, this is quite a mess. I'm not equipped to deal with this. I'll have to ask Dr.
Oh Gott, der wird nicht erfreut sein, der Dr. Person. Gut,
I should examine the remains first.
haben wir doch gemacht.
About half filled with God knows what.
Oder habe ich was übersehen? Muss ich das hier drin anmachen? Aha. War mir jetzt nicht bewusst.
Post-mortem. This clearly wasn't an accident then. It was a disposal of a murder victim.
Ja. Das Das hört sich arg danach an. So, jetzt können
Hey,
wir...
Gabriel.
Yeah?
I've managed to secure the body. You're free to leave and get back to your other duties. The remains are in quite bad shape, so I think it's best if Dr. Pearson collects them.
Roger that, ma'am. I think the doctor has some medical emergency this morning, but he should be able to take care of it today or tomorrow.
Good. Tell him to bring it all to the morgue.
Will do. I'll go find him right away.
Can I leave too? Doesn't look like this place is up and running today, so I think I'll go have a drink or something.
I suppose. I'll call for you if I
Ich wollte
come
echt
up
sagen, wir
with
müssen
any more
irgendwie noch
questions.
sicherstellen, dass das jetzt hier nicht abgefackelt wird. So, und jetzt Lennart-Szene. Klar, Fingerabdrücke. Im Müll war er nicht. Das ist wohl dann sein Quartier. Gucken, welches Buch er am meisten hier angepackt hat. Nischt. Okay. Das habe ich schon gehabt. Das habe ich gehabt. Das war's, oder? Ich kann noch was tun?
A control panel for this machine. All right. Looks like these are the materials last put into the smelter.
Mhm.
Various tools and lots of knives headed for recycling.
Aber vielleicht ist da...
Wow. I think I just found the weapon that
Das
killed
dachte ich
Maya.
mir.
No DNA or prints. So this knife must have been thoroughly cleaned.
Da würde ich aber mal sagen, nehmen wir das mal mit, ne?
Got the knife.
Das Messer. Gut, ich würde sagen, das war's für heute. Und, ja, weil wir noch was haben, aber haben wir nicht. Also sage ich Tschüss und bis zum nächsten Mal.